It is 6 in the morning here, and I am up to glance upon God's endless ability to show us the limitless beauty we were offered the moment we entered this world. Let my message be heard that, my friends, I do wish you the insight to be soaked into this beauty and to be one with the force of nature. And I am wishing you all a Merry Christmas, whether you do or do not celebrate it. Whether you believe in God or question His existence, one must be wise enough to acknowledge the stamp of miracles that life gives and fashions on a daily basis. Our ability to sleep and to wake up the day after, our ability to think and to reflect, and the most powerful of all, to create. This draws a conclusion that we are mere images of God. Today, I reach out to you, my friends, from all over the world, from the west to the east, from the north to the south. We are all one, and we are equal. We come from different places, and we experience a variety of events. We come across multiple images, and we feel plenty of emotions at heart. Yet, my friends, although we're believers and doubters, although we're rich and poor, although our races, beliefs, and backgrounds differ, we are given a solid bridge through which we can all meet halfway to unite and to identify, and that bridge is love. Christian, Muslim, Hindus, Jews, pagan, and atheist, Caucasian, Black, Latinos, and Asian, young and old, male and female, and in between, Democrats, Republican, anarchist, communist, peacemaking, neutral, and liberals, educated, college grads, and self-made, working, creating, growing a land, or raising a child. We are all the same. People from all over the world engage in different practices and embrace countless beliefs. We go through the day from dusk to dawn, or the other way around. We all do the things we do because our thrive to be loved. From global activists, saints, and peacemakers to large city criminals and small prison inmates, we all want love. Because love is the truth, and love is our promise and salvation. Today I speak these repetitive words in which I find kinship and a need for emphasis, only because one has to grow wise enough and conscious to realize our motives and mindsets as a distant yet so connected race and kind. We must be over all the trivial tribulations and rise above, leaving beneath us all the daily human conquests for material means of survival and looking to define the fittest. Because we're all fit in the scale that determines who's worthy of living. Take care of the planet for our children because they do suffer. Now, if we come to think about the agony and the slight pain we experience that are our doom, we must be wrong. For in Africa, Syria today, Palestine, the Third World, and now we're advanced post-Second World War classified world, we are in all these areas, no matter how privileged or nationally protected, children suffer. We have the orphan, we have the abused, we have the prisoned, we have the poor, and you have a child whose childhood was taken away from them and compromised for early adulthood, responsibility, and hard work. Today I speak to you, my friends, in the dim light of these occasions, and many days ahead of us to go. We, our world, our planet, our societies, our nations, our countries, our cities, and our neighborhoods, we are facing our doom. Nobody will fix it for us, and nobody will bow down to save us when the end comes, when our fortunes, our discoveries, and our inventions, and our milestones as species no longer matter. Because at the end, only the quality of our hearts and the fabric of our souls will determine the destiny, our destiny. My heart wonders and defies with these children who won't be receiving presents this year, and not in the years to come, and not the years past. To weep harder, many children are sleeping out the cold at this hour, while we relax in our heated homes under a blanket. We wait for your child to come home from school and call a teacher to discuss their grades, and many children beg for education. Many children need their education, and sadly many of these children cannot afford to eat. When the cold strikes, you keep your children warm. You feed them you feed them and you educate them. You medicate them. But sadly, when it strikes somewhere else, a child dies. Realize how fortunate we are. If we're fortunate today, that means we have so many ways to help the less fortunate other. Let us not waste our time, and let's find the meaning of life, rather than to celebrate its meaninglessness. Any day now will be our last, and that's how we should live. Let's make it about giving instead of competing to receive. Let's make it about understanding each other instead of rushing to judge and to exclude. Let's make it about hoping and believing instead of weeping and complaining. Most of all, let's make it about loving. Loving from the bottom of the heart and the soul, unconditionally and heartily, instead of alienating ourselves and making war. War is not in the use of bombs or the nuclear weapons. War is each individual step we take that isn't an act of kindness. War is misunderstanding and judging each other. War is the complete display of our ignorance. We do not need war. Merry Christmas, God bless you all, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Beyond 1998.